So today I'm cooking chopped rice. So for us in Liberia, chopped rice is gravy with gravy with the rice cooked with something we call palawa sauce. This is the palawa sauce. It's slippery like okra, if you know okra, but it's a leaf. It's actually a leaf. And so what we do is we pop boil this really nicely and blend it, and it gets really thick. It turns into this thick paste looking like, and then we're gonna season it and then put it over the rice while the rice cook with it, and then the rice will become kind of greenish like the color of this, and then we will use it and put it over the rice and then let it cook with the rice, and then the rice will become that greenish color and slippery. Now there are two ways you could do this. You can blend it, cook it by itself, season it and cook it by itself, and then when the rice is all cooked, you stir it in the rice. Or you can blend it and cook it with the rice when it becomes that thick paste. But I like to cook it separately and then mix it in with the rice when the rice is all cooked. So this is what we're cooking. Now, don't be confused about gravy. In America here, in the States here, this is gravy. If you talk to anybody about gravy, this is the first thing that comes to their mind. This liquid, this kind of thick liquid. Sometimes it's beef flavor and sometimes it's chicken flavor. For us Liberians, our gravy is tomato. You blend the tomato and fry it nicely, and then put in all your ingredients. For my ingredient, this is what I have. I have shrimp, fish, tilapia fish, smoked turkey, some pig tail and pig feet. Yes, pig feet. Now, if you've been following me and watching my video on cooking, we Liberians, we don't just cook with just one ingredient in our pot. We like to mix it up, and that's why I make one of the best cooks in the world. So I have all my ingredients, and in here I put in some chicken stock. I usually cook with chicken stock. I like to cook with chicken or beef stock because I don't cook with salt. Because of my health issues, I don't cook with salt anymore for like 7 years going now. So that's why I always use chicken stock or chicken broth to cook with, and then I don't have to add salt. But our secret ingredient in Liberia, if you remember, is the Maki cube. If you don't cook with this Maki cube, they have the shrimp flavor and they have the beef flavor, and they also have the smaller size to it. If you don't cook with this, if you don't add this in a Liberian meal, it's not a Liberian meal. Forget it. All right? So just remember that. It also has a little bit of salt in it too. So it's not, for me, I don't cook with salt, but it helps to really make the food taste good. So I'm going to like clean my shrimp and wash it really nicely, and I'm going to pop boil it. I don't want to do too much frying today. I'm only going to fry the fish. I'm going to fry this fish and add it to my gravy. But the shrimp and the pig feet and the pig tail, I will pop boil it in my chicken stock. And once I all done pop boiling everything, I will go ahead and cook my palawa sauce, which is this I showed you earlier. And then I will put it in my rice when my rice is all cooked, and I will stir it in with my rice. That's how I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna blend the tomato and just fry it really nicely. I will show you when it's all done. And you see how it turned out to be. So don't get it mixed up. Don't get it mixed up. It's gravy, the Liberian gravy, not the United States gravy. Okay. When I came to the United States, when I didn't know what the gravy really was, because I'm from Liberia, and I'm thinking gravy is this yummy, all flavor with all kinds of ingredients, pig feet, shrimp, you know, beef, meat, and fish, you know, and then you have it with rice, and you know, and eat. So that's what I thought. So when I heard for the first time gravy, I was thinking, yay, I was excited, because I know what gravy is for me as a Liberian. And when I got the gravy, I was in college, and my first gravy I ever had, I was so excited. And they asked me, what do you want? You want gravy? I was like, yes, gravy, please, gravy. But then when the gravy was served, I mean, it's not bad, but I was disappointed because I was expecting, you know, something else from where I'm coming from, due to my background, you know. And so I was kind of disappointed. I was like, this is not gravy. And I was like, this is not gravy. No way, this cannot be gravy. And yeah, and I was so disappointed. And because this is what we know here in the States for gravy, you know. I think this is the beef flavor. And here they eat it with mashed potato. Yeah, they eat it here with mashed potato. But I don't really like the gravy. Not only because of my background or my, you know, from where I'm from. I just don't like the gravy. It's just not for me. So yeah, so don't be confused today. I am making gravy the Liberian way, all right? Liberian way. It's a Liberian dish, and we call it gravy too. Just like how in America here they call this gravy. For us, this is not gravy. Something different. Yeah. So watch the video and keep looking up for the next half of this cooking today. I'm gonna show you it from the beginning to the end. All you need to do is just watch the video. Like I said, there is no recipe book that we have as Liberians. We just learn it from what our mother taught us, and we go on from there. No recipe book. We don't have this recipe book set aside. We just use our head and remember. You know, that's what makes our cooking so unique. And we never, even though we don't use recipes, we never make mistakes. It's always a point. We know how much spice that goes in there and everything. We don't make no mistake. So I'm gonna put this on the stove. I already added my Maggi cube, a little bit of Majinamoto. If you're watching my video, you will know what this is. And then I'm gonna add some of anti-pepper. You know I never cook with my anti-pepper, like hands down. If anti-pepper is not in my food, it's not my food. I make it with anti-pepper. And I put in a little bit of thyme. So I'm gonna put this on the stove and let it cook. I'm gonna fry this chicken. I'm gonna pop boil this at a later stage. I won't put the whole thing in the pot because I don't want it to be too soft, you know. I'm gonna pop boil it, and then I'm gonna blend this, and I will let you know what happened. Look up for the next video. Cheese.